Hello my people, time don't reach for another Obunga episode of our #1 Pidgin English sports program on top UlaffTV channel 131 with your delectable host Temile Adeniji. On top of the program today, we're going to talk about activities that go on in the world of sports over the weekend, and of course I'm going to give an update and highlight basically in the world of soccer, talking about the various leagues where they play, the actions where happen in the course of the league, and of course the score lines, and we will give the update on the various log tables to know who they were and who know they were. Anyway, these are more news concerning tennis, cricket, and Formula 1. They come. That now, if you no go anywhere, and they come back after this short break. Now, welcome back from that short break. Right now, I will go straight to some tennis news, and this one, the one way happened over the weekend for the Kremlin Cup where they just play finish. Yes, Julia Judges of Germany don't defeat Russia's Daria. Of course, she beat the girl within 2 sets to win her first title of this season. Yes, Julia Judges of Germany now be the 7th seed for German tennis player for the women category, and now she be number 27th in the world. Of course, Daria, where she play against, now be the 28th for the world, so two of them don't drag them. This Kremlin Cup title, where Julia Judges of Germany win, don't bring her to be among the top 20 world tennis player in the world for the women category. Of course, after she win the trophy, she share her testimony, say she did very, very happy because she been done the hope for this very title. She done the struggle ever since to win the first title for the season, and this WTA title don't give her another good ranking. Yes, we go move on to the next tennis tournament will happen over the weekend, and this one now Del Pedro of Argentina will play finish for the Stockholm Open where them play over the weekend as well. He don't grab his 6th title so far, and this one now the 20th title of his career. From the genesis of his career so far, this one make him the 20th title when he don't win, and of course he also they very happy for this title when he win. Those two actions now be the major things will happen in the world of tennis over the weekend. Right now we'll go into the world of football. Of course, Manchester United don't receive electric shock because a club will beat them over the weekend, and Huddersfield will be newcomers for this EPL, and Huddersfield don't destroy their unbeaten record where they done the wrong with since the beginning of the season. The thing where funny pass be say their coach will be Jose Mourinho will be doctor say he no like the kind of character when players carry enter the pitch, say that they play the match as if saying a friendly match, but not be so any which way, because when power pass power, one person must bow down. So this one now don't make Manchester United lose 2 points, but anyway they still remain second on top of the table as they follow Manchester City for back like bodyguard with 20 points. Moving on to some other actions will happen over the weekend. Another person will receive shock, now be Liverpool. So far so good in this season. Now bad market, now Liverpool buy, because Tottenham give them 4-1 for the match where they play on Sunday, and this one don't make Liverpool they face some kind of difficult time, because so far so good they don't they struggle for all their tournaments since this season begin. That they draw the one where they no draw, that they beat them. Tottenham don't use Liverpool, they grab 3 points put for their pocket because they defeat them 4-1, and of course now Harry Kane 9 scored 2 out of the 4 goals. Harry Kane 9 be the highest goal scorer so far for the EPL for this season. Yes, this one make Chelsea also scale through against Watford. Antonio Conte don't hail him players, say they really do well, saying like the way they take fight against Watford, like say they be Mayweather. Say the way they take come from 2-1 behind, Conte win the match, in they very proud of the player. Anyway, Conte also talk say anything where the management won't do, he not they fear. Say because they try to threaten her with sack letter, but nothing they happen, he not go fit get high blood pressure for another person matter, because soldier go, soldier come, Barra go remain. More gist still there inside the cooler we go to unveil to now on top of this program today. So make una not try to go anywhere, because I'm going to come back after this short break. Now welcome back from that very short break. Before I go on with other actions we happen in the course of other leagues for the football where they play over the weekend, this one a very good news for former Chelsea player Mikel Obi, where don't help in club escape from relegation zone. Yes, so far so good in club where be Tianjin Teda don't they struggle since the beginning of the season. For the 13 games so that they don't play, they don't lose 10 out of that one, and of course this one don't make them be enter relegation zone. But since Mikel Obi don't return from injury, he don't help the club win their games so far where they don't play, and right now they don't escape relegation. The last match where they play against Beijing Guana, they been win 2-0. So that one are very good news for Mikel Obi. Moving on to other football news, Arsenal don't get bonanza, collect 3 points, of course, where they take play against Everton. And this one a very bad market for Coleman, will be the coach of Everton, because right now he don't collect red card, will be sack letter. Now he be the next coach where they sack this season, because Leicester City be don't sack their own coach, will be Shakespeare. So right now, Arsenal don't use this opportunity, they collect 3 points, because based on say so far so good, market be not too good for them. So also, Man City still they cruise on top their first class flight. They play against Burnley and at 3-0 they take win. Man City still maintain their chairman spot on top the EPL log table with 25 points. And this one they make Pep Guardiola, will be the Man City coach, they happy. Even they crack joke, say Aguero will score one of the goals, go carry them go for dinner. Onati and say one man meat and another man poison. When other coaches they there they lament, another coach they there they happy, they talk about dinner. Any which way we go move on to La Liga. Una remember Andres Iniesta, will be Barcelona player, will be done plant in placenta for the club, based on say he don't sign lifetime contract for the club. Yes, he's scoring first season goal for Barcelona when they play against Malaga over the weekend. The last time when Iniesta be scored La Liga goal for Barcelona so far now 2015, and of course generally the last goal when he scored for the club in all competitions now 2016 September when they played their Champions League game against Celtic. That one are good news for Iniesta, because this one proves say that in placenta when he don't play for that club now good market, now he go bring come for the club. Any which way, Barcelona still stand like Oga on the top the La Liga top table. And of course Real Madrid also play against Elba. They scored 3 goals. They maintain their number 3 spot on top the La Liga table. Also, PSG also resume action against Marseille over the weekend, and Neymar now be the action man for the game, because him be don't turn the match to boxing. Now they been foul pass for the match generally, but the guy can't vex because they be know they give him attention. Can't go headbutt Marseille winger will be Lucas Ocampos. Ref just give him a red card, say make him find a way come up for the match. And of course now so him waka come out, because not only you want waka come before, but that time now 2-1 now be the scores, because Marseille be they lead them up to 9 minutes. Edison Cavani now be the angel we can help them can't take equalize for 9 minutes, make the match end for 2-2 to maintain their unbeaten run for the season so far. Yes, they grab 1 point. That one is still good thing for them. Moving on to Bundesliga, way up over the weekend, of course, Bayern Munich be play against Hamburg, and they then use opportunity to grab another 3 points against Hamburg. They don't win the match, now 1-0 they score, but anyway, this one still give them edge, because they still maintain their second spot on top the Bundesliga table. For Serie A, where also happen, Sami Khedira don't open hat-trick account for the match where they play against Udinese. Of course, Juventus been disgraced Udinese 6-2, and now Sami Khedira now score 3 out of the 6 goals. This one also make them maintain their number 3 spot on top the Serie A table. All this and many more now happen over the weekend for the football matches way happen. And of course, this one will make me give at the top 4 on top all the leagues for their various tables. For EPL, now Man City now still they top the table with 25 points. Manchester United still they follow them for back like bodyguard with 20 points. And of course, Tottenham win over Liverpool also make them obtain 20 points, become 3rd for the table. Chelsea, their win also leave them up small on top the ladder. They get 16 points as 4th on top the EPL table. And for La Liga, Barcelona they there like Oga on the top with 25 points. Valencia also follow them for back with 21 points. And Real Madrid, of course, carry 20 points, stand for 3rd. And Atletico Madrid with 19 points follow them also as 4th for the La Liga table. For Serie A, Napoli still maintain their number 1 spot for the table. Inter Milan follow for back with 23 points. And of course, Juve get 22 points. Lazio also get 22 points, follow them as 4th for the table. For Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund, they there as chairman for number 1 for the table as 20 points, 9 they hold for hand. Bayern Munich also hold 20 points for hand, stand for their back. And Leipzig also carry 19 points, they as 3rd for the table. And of course, Hoffenheim carries 16 points as the 4th on top the Bundesliga table. This now all we will go to take on top the program today. I go like more now remember, UlaffTV channel 131 substar times. Now we they bring this this show from. And my name na Temile Adeniji. Una fit follow us on social media for the station na UlaffTV for Twitter and Ulaff_TV for Instagram. Una fit follow me directly at Pwititem for Twitter and Instagram. I go see una again next time on top the program. Thank you for watching.